everybody. We, hey man, Trinidad Chambliss, number one pick. Whenever he comes out next 2027, number one pick, y'all. Um, after watching that game, Trinidad is a real deal, but Miami comes out and saves America. America is saved, you know what I'm saying? America progresses. Ole Miss loses 27-31. Thank God, cause I don't like Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? As it, yeah, as a West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, Ole Miss couldn't have it. Miami back on top. The U, shout out the U. Prevails. Michael Irvin gets to. I don't know if it was BTA though. I don't know if we doing BTA today because BTA is a little. It was a close win, but as you can see, Miami was very efficient on on the third downs, 11 and 19 to Ole Miss's 2 of 10. But Ole Miss had a lot of chunk yard plays, a lot of big plays. Like how many first downs? Ole Miss had 23 first downs to Miami's 28, but Miami was running the ball too and things of that yard. So um. Yeah, we'll look at their key plays later, but after watching that game, y'all, like Trinidad is the real deal. Not a lot of these a lot of these quarterbacks can't do what Trinidad just did today. It seems like they have the right guys around him, the right coaching staff to get him where he needs to be. Lacey, he had one big run. It was about like 73 yards, and then they took him out. And Mark Fletcher had I think, I don't know if he got hurt or not because at the end of the game, they were using another back. So I don't know if Mark got hurt, but he ends up with 133 rushing yards of the day. He had a big day. Just getting easy work, using that line to his advantage a lot of the times. And then Carson Beck, he was a little iffy at a lot of points. And at the end of the game, I wouldn't say he would have his best performances, but when it counted, that touchdown run, hey, that must have felt good. Just running, seeing those fans just rushing into the end zone. Yeah, that was probably a dope feeling for Carson. And yeah, they get the win, dog. The U is bro. They have a chance at a natty. Now they have a chance at a natty. They got to heal up. I think they get 2 weeks off now, and so one of their guys, I think he's probably done. He won't be out. One of their D linemen, but it's next man up. Ruben Bain, and all those guys. They won't have to be chasing Mendoza like they did Chambliss today. Cause my gosh, Chambliss just made key plays when it mattered, and I thought they were gonna pull that out for a second, but Carson just the space opened up for Carson because he did not need to pass the ball no more. Okay, he was putting the ball in harm's way a lot of times. When somebody when they were moving down the field, I mean it was, and then the thing is for Miami too. I'll get back to Carson in a second, but when Ole Miss when they were coming down the field, it was a lot of the flags that hurt them. What was it? It was a targeting penalty, and I think another like late hit call. So they were like right there, and then they scored. Like you can't have that. So a lot of penalties did hurt Ole Miss. I mean, did hurt Miami, but Carson, yeah, just putting the ball in harm's way a lot of times. I wouldn't say he was the smartest quarterback today, or coming out in the draft. I would pick Mendoza over him 10 times over. So we'll see. Hey, we'll see in 2 weeks who's the real guy you want to pick. But man, what a game. Ole Miss coming out early there, battling with them. Miami couldn't finish their drives. Like they started out their drives, pushing the ball down, and then it just seems like it dwindled down. Like when you have Carson trying to pass and things of that nature, and they got stuffed on a third down, and they had to kick it off to him. So like as you can see here, fourth down. They went 2 for 2 on fourth down. It was, a little short yardage, but I don't think they meant like on those fourth downs. I don't know if they scored afterwards on those fourth downs or not. But what a win from Miami. They're back. I wish my program could do the same, but we'll see what Lincoln can do in the big 2026. Don't joke on me, man. I got high hopes for my program. Okay, uh, I don't know how high, but they're high. Okay, not Snoop Dogg high, but I don't know, somewhere. They like I just got high hopes. Let's just say that. But yeah, man, what a game. This is what you love from football. Just games coming down to the wire like this. Luckily, it didn't have to come down to a field goal for Miami, but the Rebels and the old Rebels too. However you want to slice your granddaddy Rebel. They ain't progressing to no natty. We won't see it in my. Oh, I hope they never get. This is the farthest they'll get ever in our lifetimes. So that's great. Ole Miss is back to poverty after this, I think. So what a day. What a day for sports. And tomorrow we get to see Oregon go back to poverty as well. Oregon's never going back to poverty because they got the head of Nike as their guy. But yeah. Oh, and Stribling. My God, number one for Ole Miss, grown man. Draft. Wherever it is, I don't think he's gonna be a third, like a first round talent, but that's like that. That's a NFL wide receiver right there. Stribling is a NFL wide receiver. Mark Fletcher is a number one back. He's a first. I would draft Mark Fletcher in the first. If I have a good line though, you know what I'm saying. I think he's still a good back. There's injuries in there, so he's probably like a third round because of injuries and things like that. But man, what a game! Um, I was seeing where like they have key plays, but I don't know if they have the key plays in a second. Cause I know Trinidad made some he made some tough downs because I thought they had more third down conversions than they did, or it was probably like second down conversions, and they had a lot of chunk yards. So, but yeah, let me know what y'all think. Who gonna win the Natty now? Um, who's gonna be Miami's quarterback next year? Or let's not getting even into that because oh, that's what I was just thinking of. Houston Longstreet just entered the portal this year. So, I mean, just today. So I was thinking Houston can go to Miami or something because Lincoln want to play around and Mayava and all that good stuff. And then Damon Williams, if y'all didn't see my Damon Williams video, go check that out. But his agent eventually dropped him. And so now that's what happens when you make bad decisions and then when you go enter the portal without telling your agent. It seems like that's what happened. And now he has to go back to Washington. And it's like it's not even it's like your family. It's like this NIL stuff. I mean, I get it, you're changing your family's life, but your family could also, give you advice too. It's not like, hey, like I get it, that guy is the breadwinner for the fam, but come on, like you gotta tell him something. Like he can't like you see what just happened. Like hey, you can't do that to your coach. Hey dad, like the dad gotta say something. That's my advice for families out there going through that NIL stuff. But here nor there. But anyways, yeah, the game was so good, make you wanna see another one. I'm saying what you will tomorrow. But anyways, what a game, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all like and subscribe. Get in there. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, we out this one. Ooh, hold on.